Welcome to Bucks County, PA. This map was made by TNT Modding with some help from Bullet Bill, Oxygen David, Frontier Mods, GeForce Mods, and Mr. Hector Mods. So I start all my map tours on New Farmer. So this is what you start with. We are right here. This is the main farm. You start with a cow and chicken pen. You also start with all like the periphery areas of sell points. Let's see here. You had all this up here. I don't know if any of it like this area up here is accessible. I didn't really get a chance to check that out, guys. Alright, so a little bit of the bad news for console guys. The slot count on New Farmer is 992 out of 1,299. On Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, it is 991. Took me a minute to figure out what that one was. It is actually the farmhouse. It's the only building you don't start with. And as you see here, if we go over to farmhouses, it is only one slot. It's this one that we start with. They do have modded placeables and equipment. We're actually going to go over that real quick. Let's see here. Let's start with the equipment first. So we have harvesters that are modded. Come down. We have the John Deere S790, Axle Flow 9240, and then the New Holland CR1090 Revolution. What's been modded on this, the John Deere holds 141,000 liters. The case holds 150,000 liters, and the New Holland holds 145,000 liters. Alright, and from there we also got modded forage harvesters. You got these and all to where we can hook up multiple trailers, which we will get into those also. They actually have some modded trailers. Here we have potato harvesters modded. Once again, we have the Homer Pterodos T440. It holds, what is that? Oh, that's 500,000. Oh, okay, I thought that was 50,000 at first look. So yeah, so it holds 500,000 liters of potatoes or sugar beet. And then we have the Grammy that holds 50,000. Alright. And then let's see, I think that is all of like the vehicles. So, and then from here we have, since I just showed you that, let's head down to potato technology. You have the header for the Homer right there, so it gives you a little extra width also, which is great because everybody knows potatoes is like the most tedious. Well, I can't say the most because you got sugar beet and you got sugar cane and poplars also. I have a whole lot smaller harvester header. There, we're going to go to trailers. We do have some modded trailers. So we have the Anna Burger. That was 250,000 liters of your forage crops. The Cranby Bandit, that holds 150,000 liters of everything, it appears. Pig food, yeah, looks like it holds everything. And then we got the Agroliner TAW30 that also it holds 125,000 liters of, looks like everything also. Alright, from there we're gonna go to cedars. We have the Amazon quarter 15001. At first glance, this does not look any different than the standard in-game one. Same price, everything, same width, you know, same capacity per seed. But I did check into it. This one will do all crops. I mean, it does potatoes, sugar cane, sugar beet. You know, it does everything. And that's the only cedar we have. From there, we do have a couple modded planters. Scroll on over. And this one holds 25,000 liters of seed. Also, once again, it does potatoes and sugarcane along with the other crops that I would normally do. And then we have the Great Plains. This one will hold 15,000 liters of seed, and this one once again does all plant types. The Great Plains normally does, you know, all plant types other than your sugar beet. I mean, you see, yeah, it doesn't do the potatoes and the sugar cane, but this one does. Alright, from there we have, I believe, loading wagons. They have modded in here. Yes. So we got the Bergman here, will hold 340,000 liters of your forage crops. And then this one here will hold 250,000 of your forage crops. And this will definitely make, you know, big silage projects a lot easier. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. Well, actually, we do got some modded. I think we have some model animal pens. We have the Lone Oak Pig Husbandry Farm for 80,000. That's the only mod that we have here for the animal pens. Miscellaneous, we have, not quite sure why there's 3 of them. We have the straw barns. I don't see any difference in any of them. We also have the workshop from Lone Oak. In case you haven't noticed from the buildings in front of me, there's a lot of Lone Oakery here. The silos, we have the multi-fruit silo from Lone Oak. Don't believe any decorations. No. Sheds, we have the barn, we have a couple other sheds and all over here from Lone Oak, and then the farmhouse, which I showed y'all earlier. So from Lone Oak. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look around. So here we start at the main farm. Now there is a lot of equipment, so before we get into that, we start out with a ton of equipment, and fortunately a lot of John Deere equipment. That's why the slot count is way so high. If you were to sell all this off, then it drops the slot count down to 691. Now I did try to, I went ahead and deleted the silo and tried to place something where it was. It's kind of hit or miss, not whether it wanted to have a collision, but if you look at it, it does have trees around it. If you delete this, the trees stay. So maybe if you got rid of the trees also, now you would be able to place something back, another silo down there. Other than that, it looks like you might be able to place some smaller stuff around it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the cows. This is the cow pen. Let's see here, open it up. Right here is the feed trigger. This should be where you place the straw right here. We have our water trigger just right there. And I believe our milk trigger. Where is it? Okay, this is where our animal dialogue right here. We have our slurry, storage point, manure. Do not know if this is just here. You have to muck it out yourself. I'm not sure on that. As you see, I don't have cows quite yet. Okay, and here's your milk pickup area. We also have the chickens over here. Alright, so this right here is going to be where your egg boxes spawn, your feed trigger, and your animal dialogue right here. Alright, now with this, you have to own the land to have the triggers come up. We do have a workshop over here also. Now oddly, I noticed, let's see here, let's go back to the map. See here, zoom in. Over here, it shows the pigs, but we do not own that. But I did check it. We can't open any of the triggers over there, so we have to buy the land to actually activate the triggers. Alright, so let's get a vehicle here. In here maybe? Yeah. Alright, let's get in. There we go. Alright. Okay, so from here we are going to head to the Quaker State processing plant, and then we'll actually be coming right back up through the farm. This guys, man, it's, I've had a look around. This is a really awesome map. Actually, I know, a lot of people don't know too much about me, but I am actually originally from Maryland. So just south of Pennsylvania. And, it kind of, gives me that feeling of being back in Maryland, especially, when I was a kid. Actually, my grandfather owned a farm, before he passed away. And this, whole area kind of just reminds me of that area back in the time. Unfortunately now, it's all built up. They've actually, the county has actually bought the farm from my grandmother. She couldn't keep up with everything, and he actually made it part of the landfill, which is, I hate it. Alright guys, so this is the Quaker State processing plant. And we do have a lot of places on this map, sell points. So this one here and all is going to take your main crop type, so it appears. Does not, oh yeah, it does take milk also, and eggs. So, and your main crop types. Alright. So from here, we're going to head back through the farm, guys. these sell points are pretty spread out. I try to set a route and all the best I could to be the shortest distance, shortest time getting to everywhere. But like I said, there's a lot of them, and like I said, they are like all throughout the map. So, like, where's I'm gonna show you the other farms. We have a sheep farm, we have like a horse stables and stuff like that over towards the middle of the map, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna head up to the house, show you where the house is, and then from there head to the pig farm. Alright, I think we can come back through here. Actually going through the main farm part. Alright, so we're coming up on the house, guys. It's right here. This is the one thing you do not start with on Farm Manager and start from scratch. It's just an empty lot, although it still has the light and the grill there, just like hanging out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, and from here we are going to head to the pig farm. But I really do love this map. I definitely foresee Let's Play on this map in the very near future. I said it's pretty nostalgic, kind of reminded me, when I was a kid. Alright. So yeah, my grandfather they did corn, soybean, and tobacco farming. So yeah, I remember as a kid going up to the farm like every weekend. I loved it. Alright, so this is the pig farm. Okay, so now this right here, actually I should have showed this on our main farm also, is a buying station, I believe that's what they call it. Buying silo, okay. You get your lime, your fertilizer, and your seed from this. There's also one on the main farm, and I believe there's one over on the horse farm. Alright, you got your silo here. Now a new farmer, you do, let's see here, get up here. You do start with crops, as you can see if you look all the way up the top of the menu. This is where they are. They're in this silo here, which you don't own, which, it's kind of weird. Alright. So we have, actually, yeah, nothing's even showing up over here for triggers. But obviously there's going to be your feed, your water. I believe this is where, you'll be able to open your dialogue. Slurry. I think this is your hay trigger, or your straw trigger, and then your manure pit. You also have tanks like this on the farms, for your liquid fertilizer and your herbicide. You got water tanks. You got plenty of, storage for any of your equipment on these farms, it appears. Alright, let's see here. From here, we are going to head to the central feed supply. So let me double check that map to make sure. Yes, so we're going to be headed right here. I say these sell points are pretty spread out, and I tried to set it up to where I don't have to like double back and you know, head the same way that I already came. I mean, some points we do, but alright. I haven't seen any traffic yet. They do. I've seen some dump trucks on here, which is kind of nice. So we got some newer AI traffic. So it's not your typical, you know, you see your cement mixers or whatever on most maps, but move at, you know, okay, it's about 19 miles per hour, so, alright guys, so this is gonna, oops, sorry guys, I'll look down my notes. Oh, and speaking of the dump trucks, there's one right there. It's not something we're used to seeing on the console maps for traffic. Alright guys, so this is a central feed supply. So it's going to be right here. Alright. And this will take, let's see here. This takes all your main crop types. Does take, looks like that's it. Looks like it's going to be all you get and all is your main crop types here. It does take your potatoes and sugar beet also. Alright. So from here we're gonna head down to Cozy Wool, which, well, you guessed it, it's gonna be your wool, and I believe it should be your cotton also. We've already kind of done a big circle. If you look over there, there's our farm right there. Alright, so we have Cozy Wool around here. Sell point is right here. Let's see here. Yes, they take your cotton and wool, and that is going to be it for that. Alright. And from here we're going to head over to the shop. Let's see, to make sure I'm going to head the right way. Yes. Alright. It's got really nice, like, sweeping hills, you know, nothing too, you know, steep to where, you know, you couldn't level it out and place buildings anywhere you pretty much wanted to. If you wanted to start your farm somewhere else. Alright, so here is the back of the shop here. Let's have Carlos's Reliable Motors here. This big open area is wherever you buy, or if you, this is also the reset point. We'll come in right here. This right here is going to be your repair and sell point. And then over here, which is a little weird because it's over in the workshop, this is where your buy point is going to be. You would have thought it would have been the other way around, but that's the way they have it set up. Alright, now, and from there, alright, so I changed my route a little bit. We're gonna head down to the horse and the sheep farms real quick. Right down the street here. Actually, that actually is part of it, honestly. Not realizing that. Alright. So this one right here is the horse farm. You have a silo right here. You have your liquid fertilizer and herbicide tanks. Got a little, equipment shed right there. Your buy silo right there. This here is the Lone Oak workshop. Does have the workshop trigger in here. And then got a massive storage area over here on this side. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, now we're gonna come over here. Guys, now I'm not sure if he's on quote me on this, guys. Where's that? Here. No, I'm not seeing it now. Because I could not find the hay trigger for the horses. Not really sure if it's, here's your water. That's weird now, see that I got the trigger boxes there. You also got your food and you got your Tylo box right there to, for your horses. I seen a place that looked like it had some straw. It may have been, might actually have been that dirt over there. You'll just have to kind of fiddle around with that one to find the trigger for that. Maybe it'll pop up after you buy this area. Alright, from there we're going to head a really long ways. Now we're going right across the street. Oh, I did not check this. If we can actually access this house. Yeah, sure enough, this is the Lone Oak farmhouse. Didn't even realize it when I first pulled up and all. First time I was looking around. Don't think it has a sleep trigger in it, but for multiplayer, got that set up. Alright, so we have, I guess I go the wrong way there. Alright, so you have your sheep pen here. Once again, Lone Oak lamb. So you have your water point, your feed trough. Let's see here. This right here is where your animal dialogue. And not quite sure. I don't see a box marked out for it, but I believe on Lone Oak they spawn right out front of the building. Let's see here. Yeah, I do not see. Let's see here. I just want to make sure. So I'm not really sure on that one either. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they're going to spawn right out front of the building. I don't see a marked out zone for them. Once again, it's, something you probably got to buy to get that unlocked. Alright. So from here, we're gonna head up to... Alright. So we're down here. We're actually gonna head back up past the shop and head up to the Beaver Bros sawmill. Let's get on up there. I tried to route this where it wasn't too... Oh, hold up. Okay, so maybe this is where your pallets are gonna spawn? I just now seen it, kind of away from the building there. So... Alright, so let's head back out up to the shop area. Yeah, like I said, I was trying not to do too much backtracking, but these sell points, they're really spread out and kind of all over the map, so sometimes you just gotta take the same route. Alright, so there's a shop, let's head on up. Definitely, you know, a lot of, you know, great scenery too, you know. Coming through here, just driving down the road, you can see all these little, you know, country houses and all. It's nice, you know. Alright, let's see. Come on, dump truck. So we're coming up on Beaver Brothers Sawmill. Alright, and it's something, you know, I kind of wanted to point out. Okay, so if you look at the little map at the bottom, it's showing that the sell point is just right here. It is not. It's actually back down this way. Alright, so you get your wood chip sell point and your log sell point right here. Alright guys, so from down here we're gonna head down to Dreaming Trees Farms. That's right down here. We're pretty much right there. This is the road we just turned off of. Okay, so this is it right here. This is a bale sell point. That's one thing they did, like their, you know, bale sell points. Let's see here. So from here we're gonna head down to Davis Feed Mills. Sorry guys, I'm trying to rush through this. I don't want the map quarters to be too long, but I do kind of want to show you at least all the sell points and the farms. Alright, so this right here is going to be Davis Feed Mill. Let's see, I believe, yes, pretty much takes all crop types. Here it takes eggs, does not take milk, and looks like that's gonna be it. Also over here it's gonna be Davis Feed Mill bale sell point right here. Alright, and then from here now we're gonna head to the biogas plant. So go this way. A nice little through here. So you got some really nice scenery on here. Nice sized fields, you know. They are oddly shaped, so workers probably aren't going to like it too much. Next one. Alright, so this is the biogas plant. Here you got two large bunkers. Here's where your sell point is for your silage. I believe, I forgot to write it down. I believe this one takes, actually let's see here. Bear with me for a minute, guys. Alright guys, I wanted to buy the biogas plant, so I had to borrow some money. So it now shows up, so it accepts silage, hay, straw, is that manure, and slurry. Does not do your potatoes or sugar beets though. Some of them do. I wanted to check that. Also, to buy is $164,000. Not too bad of a price. Alright, and then from here we're gonna head up to the biomass heating plant, which when we get there, it's a little weird because I'll show you when we get up there, guys. I'm not really sure what it, you know, what you can sell at it. We'll see what I'm talking about here in a second when I can get up here, guys. Alright, so we're up here and so we got like the marker here. Nothing, you know, comes up. Like I keep trying, you know, to set the trigger and all this, you know, sell wood, you know, because that's what it kind of looks like. Now if you come over here, there is no biomass heating plant on the sale list. And then, you know, I thought maybe, okay, you have to buy that also. And, well, you can't buy it. You can buy everything around it. Cannot click on the biomass heating plant to buy it. So I really don't know. Something maybe, you know, might come with the update and all to fix that. Not really sure on that one, guys. Alright, so from here we're gonna head over to the animal stockyard and the animal dealer. Ooh, about took out the shed. Guys, I promise you I'm a lot better driver in real life. It's gonna be a lot of driving in this, which I don't mind too much. Like I said, it's, you know, really nice place, yeah, looking place. And I like the difference. I mean, if you look around, you got some like modern houses, you know, like newer houses, and you know, you got some at the old wood siding. Then you know, got the colonial out looking houses right there. You know, I mean, it's, you know, A lot of different things in here. Alright, I just had to make sure I knew where I was going. Alright. So these sell points are scattered around, so bear with me at looking at the map, guys. I've already been around here a couple times and I'm still having to look. So there's so many different sell points. Kind of hard to remember where each one of them are. Alright, so I'm gonna cut you off, guys. Alright guys, so this right here is gonna be your animal stockyard sell point. Be right up here. Also, looks like it takes all your major crop types. And it looks like that's gonna be it, guys. Just the major crop types and all that. So that's gonna be one of your main sell points. Your animal dealer is just back here. Come right here. You know, is your animal dialogue trigger. Alright. And from here we're gonna head to the transport company. We're getting close, guys. I think I'm about halfway through the list now. We pretty much made a big circle so far around the map. We're going to be coming up on the southeast side of the map. I promise y'all I'm a lot better driver in real life. Alright, so this right here should be your transport company. Like that, this guy got like the little main office right there. Alright, so this right here is a sell point. Here. They also take all your main crop types. Let's see here. And it appears that's going to be it. It's just your main crop types. That is really loud. They got like a grain dryer there. Also back here in the back, you have your transport company bale sale. Alright, so from there we are going to head to Johnson's Mill, which I believe is another main sell point. Let's go this way. Y'all definitely got a lot of competition in here for products, so hopefully, you know, we'll get some good prices on this map too. That'd be nice. It's always nice to make money. Alright, so this is the Johnson Mill sell point. Yep, takes all your, you know, major crop types. Does not look like it takes anything else. No. Alright. Alright, so from here we're going to head up to Keystone Restaurant. Restaurant right here. sell point here is in the back. Right here. And this, I believe, let's see here, Keystone. Okay, so this one will take oat, corn, potatoes, sugar beet, milk, and eggs. And it looks like that is it. So that one's kind of a little more specific in all the certain things. Alright. So then across the street, you got Eureka Farms, right here in front of us. Just a bale sell point right there. Alright. So from here, we're gonna head up to Miller's Dairy. Make sure, I believe, yep, right down the street. Oh. Alright. Let's see here. This is Miller's Dairy. Yeah. And your sell point is just right here. Oh, did I miss it? Yes. Alright, so this one will take just milk and eggs. Looks like, yep. So just milk and eggs at Miller's Dairy. Alright. So we got from here, we're gonna go to Richland Feed and Seed Mill. Alright, so it's gonna be down this way. This one here also has a bale sell point. There's a lot of bale sell points on this map. Alright, so I believe this is your bale sell point right here. It's, yeah, the bale sitting right there. And then we have your other sell point. Now this will take all your major seed type or your crop types. It takes eggs, milk, and that's gonna be it. So it's gonna have all your seed. I keep saying seed. It's gonna have all your crop types and your milk and eggs. Long review, guys. Long review. Alright, so the last one we have is Lazy Acres, and I believe this one is just a bale sell point. So, and this will be our last one, I believe. So come down here, come all the way back out to the main road. We have a fuel station right here too. So you have our fuel station right there. Alright, head down here. Right up this next driveway, and we have the Lazy Acres sell point. Alright guys, that is gonna be everything. If you guys, enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all have found this, informative.